Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Keeper. 10 realms have fallen to us so far. We are at the halfway point of the game. We are now ready to face the 11th realm, the land called Hearth. Let us hear what our advisor has to say about this most pleasant place, and how we can make it more unpleasant.
Hearth. Family life is the reason these serfs seem so confident and cheerful. Their unruffled existences would make even a terror dog throw up its breakfast of half-chewed champions.
Now this is another level where we are going to have to start working quickly and working intelligently. Not that we have not had to do that in previous levels, but this one, there's no margin for error. But unlike the previous level, where we faced an aggressive keeper with unlimited space but limited resources, this time we are going to be facing wave after wave of heroes with not much time to build and even less time and resources to work with. But we can overcome. Let's go ahead and get to it. Now, I am having to redub my voice over this footage because my first attempt at playing this level did not go well. But the trick here is that you want to start training your monsters up as quickly as possible. You do get a ready-made dungeon with several demon spawn, trolls, and bile demons. You also want to start claiming out this little bit of claimed hero territory, the white squares immediately west of your dungeon, and dig out this area behind a sealed door that is not your own. The reason for this will become readily apparent. I did start trying to put the imps to work digging gold erroneously, and you do not want to dig out that space there where there's gold in the hallway. You want to keep that hallway as narrow as possible, because there will be heroes swarming in from all four cardinal directions. And the only thing that delays them even moderately is the doors and the traps. And if you can get them into a hallway where your heroes can, or your characters can start pinning them in, so much the better. And we're trying to get that imp to claim the territory here. I eventually decided to make an imp for this purpose. Honestly, you don't need more than 4 for this level. But you can create an imp here to trigger the boulder trap, and then let it roll around until it eventually destroys itself. Because what we have in this little treasure room are 2 level up boosters, and we do need those immediately, but getting your monsters leveled up as quickly as possible is preferable, because then you will have some level 5 monsters when the level 4 heroes start showing up, and boom, here comes the first wave now. And now, not level 4 to start, we got some level 2 barbarians. Which we should thankfully be able to take care of with the bile demons we've got. Yeah, being very careful to keep my level 1 bile demons from contesting with these guys. And yes, get one to start claiming the territory in there so that we can claim those level ups and start leveling up our people.
A trap has been manufactured. Your creatures are under
And we just got our first dragon. Thankfully, the rooms we start with here are sizable enough to attract dragons once you get a certain amount of gold. And yes, weak as those trolls are, you can still get a small mob them together. And here come monks from the east. For some weird reason, the monks seem to prefer coming from the eastern portal. And here come more from the west.
Your creatures have been blessed with experience. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your minions are winning a battle.
And there we have some level 5 demon spawn.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are under attack. Your minions are winning a battle.
Now, some strategy guides will tell you to hold on to the increase level boosters until you get further along. I don't think you get the chance to do that in the final patched version of the game. There are 2 other increase level boosters within the level. You find them by digging outward and then building bridges around the water that surrounds your dungeon. But by the time you can build out to them, you'll probably have a bunch of level 9 monsters. And yes, you can see that you do have the problem of having the waves of heroes show up before your people can heal up, and before you can get creatures who can populate your library and let you find spells like heal that will enable you to keep your people alive on the fly. But you'll note that we don't even really need to dig for gold in this level, because we have the heroes dropping so many that as long as we can keep picking it up and dropping it into our treasure room, we have money enough to keep training everybody and paying minions. And now here come the level 4 barbarians and archers. They may be hardy, but poison gas kills everyone. The irony is we can make a killing, literally, if we had the ability to build a graveyard. But we do not. You can research it eventually, but by that point you have a lack of enemies trying to break the doors down. So it's not really worth the effort to try building anything in this level, except perhaps expanding the library. And it's worth noting that you never drop your characters directly onto the enemy. You give them some space to move inward. But as you can see, a bunch of level 3 bile demons are more than enough generally to tackle most of this advanced wave. And if you have more creatures like level 6 demon spawn, maybe train up a dragon. If you get warlocks, throw them in the room, a training room right away, so you can get them to start training up their fireballs. Speak of the warlock, there is one.
Your minions are winning a battle. A trap has been manufactured. Your minions are winning a battle.
And you'll have bile demons enough to keep making traps and doors to replace the ones that get broken down.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Eventually,
attacking the enemy.
You can have your researchers discover the lava trap, which is handy because if you put that on one tile, most of the heroes cannot pass over lava. Yeah, level 4 wizard fell easily enough.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are under attack.
But this is this level in a nutshell. You spend the first part of it trying to desperately level your characters up to repel the fight and try not to lose too much territory to wave after wave of heroes. I suppose it would be possible to try and build a prison in the space off your library or off the one lair, or maybe even building a torture chamber trying to summon some mistresses. But it's really not worth the effort given the constant waves of enemies and the fact that you don't get the heal spell or anything that would enable you to keep the enemies alive long enough to convert them.
Your minions are winning a battle.
You can see I'm not even having time to pick up all of the gold coins that are being dropped in the entrances. Not for lack of trying.
Has been manufactured.
And unfortunately, you can only carry 8 units of gold in your hand at one time. And you need to be very careful about dropping it later, because if you drop it onto one of your monsters, he is going to get a very generous bonus. And selling that trap so I can put a door down just in time for another wave of heroes.
A trap has been manufactured. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
But that narrow hallway does wonders for repelling the barbarians there.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are falling in battle. A door has been manufactured.
Unfortunately, I can't research a graveyard to
Attacking the enemy.
start doing something about these bodies. And there's another group of monks.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle. A trap has been manufactured. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
And more barbarians.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Your annihilation of the first wave has met with the approval of a pack of demons from the fifth plane of hell. Train your creatures. Well, didn't read the whole text here, but that did deal with the first wave of them. Now we have a little bit of time to build, a little bit of breathing room. Time enough to gather up gold. Maybe start mining out some of it. And here's an annoying thing: if you kill the minions in the treasure room, you still need to have your imps gather the gold and then deposit it in nice little piles, even though there are already piles right there. And you can expand out the library at least one level, just so you have a little bit more room once your dragons and warlocks have time to start doing research. Not that it'll matter, because you'll start getting complaints about needing more lair space, and a bigger library, and a bigger workshop, long before you get a chance to actually do anything about it, but that's fine. And just double checking to make sure that my imps have in fact claimed all the territory which they possibly could claim.
A trap has been manufactured.
But it is at this point that we start trying to get
A new spell has been researched.
dug out. And make a treasure room to make it a little easier to dig there for what little that's worth.
Your workshop is not big enough. You have tunneled into a new area. You have tunneled into a new area.
And I possessed an imp so I could have him run around the territory and get a full look at everything.
Cranium internal. Your creatures need a bigger lair.
And yes, there's the first notice that we have attracted so many creatures. We need more lair space. This will happen if you have 12 bile demons in a 25 space lair, but never you mind. Anyway, to the northwest and northeast of our dungeon, there are these little level increase boosts. There's number one for resurrect a creature and one for transporting a creature with you to your next realm. Actually, the one to northwest is increase level. There are 2 resurrect creatures in the northeast and southeast, and a transfer creature to next realm in the southeast. But I had Vol here run around to get the full lay of the land. And the irony is that at this point I have leveled my armies up so effectively and have put them to work training that by the time I get done with this circuit, the final wave of enemies is already attacking the dungeon. I believe that happens as soon as you dig out and start exploring a bit.
Your minions are winning a battle.
But my minions are handling it without my direction.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle. A new spell has been researched. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures need a bigger lair.
And we've almost completed the circuit. The enemy are upon us. I'm just telling you in case you were having a doze. And yep, here we go. Completely mapped out the realm, and it looked like there were some heroes wandering around the northern ledge, and I start building the bridge so that we can claim those power-ups. And I was indeed so well prepared for this, but by the time I got all the bridges set up, the battle was already over.
A trap has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough.
And I do need to apologize in advance because in my haste to try and
your creatures need a bigger lair.
Play through this, I skipped the narration for the end of this level because I thought, well, okay, I haven't really said anything while recording this and playing through it, making sure I could actually play through it, and it got to the point where it saved, and as I noted before, one of the bigger issues with Dungeon Keeper 2 is that there is no way, or actually, Dungeon Keeper 1, I apologize. Dungeon Keeper 1, you cannot go back and replay a level once you've beaten it. Dungeon Keeper 2 did allow you the ability to do it. One of the many improvements they made between Dungeon Keeper 1 and Dungeon Keeper 2. So I could not actually go back and replay this level and record it, which is why I kept the video footage that I had and am now talking over it. Yes, you can see there we got the resurrect creature from the southeast. We will go ahead and get a high-level troll. And yes, level 6 fairies.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures need a bigger lair. A new room has been researched.
And yes, trying to get all my new warlocks trained up, because I need the fireballs.
A trap has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough.
Alright, so start building a bridge
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
out to the actual level increase.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures need a bigger lair.
And a witch and a wizard. Actually, 2 witches. 8th level. Thankfully, their wind spell is completely ineffective on bile demons, and even low-level bile demons are enough to take them out, especially when I start throwing down lightning spells. And yes, we haven't even gotten to that last level increase, and the Lord of the Land is already approaching. So this is just insult to injury, throwing more XP onto them at this point.
A trap has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough. Your creatures have been blessed with experience.
And we only have 1 imp left at this point, but
your creatures are under attack.
And I am admittedly doing this the hard way. You can just dig out from the gold elsewhere in order to get to the extras. But once you've mapped out the whole realm, the bridges are slightly more expedient. And trying to lightning strike that one annoying archer, which I think we killed all the rest of the heroes except for that one.
You have conquered this realm.
And yep, there it was. Last of the heroes, but just for the sake of completeness, I am completing that bridge. So let me go ahead and read the narration for Hearth, or as it is now known, Rivalmark. A kingdom fit for a dungeon keeper of your standard, sire. The blackened hulks of the houses welcome you, and the overgrounders prostrate themselves, mainly because we've killed them.
A new spell has been researched.
And you can tell I'm playing the good old games version of this because it just gave me a notification. A buddy of mine is playing Cyberpunk 2077, which is on the list of games I am going to play eventually. Ironically, it was one of the 2 games I was intending to buy my current gaming PC for a couple years ago. And I have not actually gotten around to playing it yet because, well, when I got the new gaming PC and the game came out, it was glitchy as all get out. But yes, that is the realm of Hearth, or as we will now call it, Rivalmark. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we will continue the atrocities next time in the realm of Elves Dance. Take care until then.